To meet the challenge of capillary distribution, AUCAR-TRAILER has created POLICAR, the most versatile, profitable and sustainable logistics tool on the market today. Unique on the market, POLICAR is a trailer truck which, in a simple operation using a remote control, turns into a straight truck. The two boxes which make up the semi-trailer move and can be coupled to the tractor unit, making it possible to transport goods for two different distribution areas away from the base warehouse in a single trip. To put it another way, POLICAR means savings on fuel, personnel and working hours. It is synonymous with sustainability and care for the environment. It is without a doubt the best solution for goods distribution in built-up areas. At the base warehouse, the whole semi-trailer of the POLICAR is loaded at a single bay, as the two boxes are joined through their center doors, opening either sideways or upwards. Once the trailer truck is loaded, it can go to the nearest heavy goods vehicle parking area to the distribution area, where it goes through the maneuver of conversion from trailer to straight truck. This is a very simple maneuver, which takes just a few minutes. First of all, the driver activates the alignment option in the POLICAR module, turns it all to one side and moves forward slightly with the trailer until the green indicator light comes on to show that the tractor vehicle is aligned with the semi-trailer. Next, engage the power takeoff. To do this, press the clutch pedal down and operate the switch located in the cab. The indicator light changes from green to red in the POLICAR module. Then uncouple as usual by unlocking the fifth wheel, lowering the support legs and disconnecting the hoses. Hydraulic power is transmitted to the trailer through the POLICAR plug. After this, the driver stands next to the cab and presses the left arrow on the remote control to move the box forward until it reaches its endpoint. The up arrow is then pressed to raise the box until it stops automatically. The tractor vehicle now moves forward with the box raised. Once the semi-trailer is cleared, first press the down arrow on the remote control to lower the box, and then press the left arrow to move the box forward to the cab so that it connects with the chassis and stops at its endpoint. The retractable lift automatically moves back to act as a rear underrun protection device. To complete the conversion from trailer to rigid truck, make sure the green safe position indicator light is lit, and all that remains is to disengage the power takeoff. The whole operation takes just 10 minutes. The truck is now 100% ready to begin deliveries around the first distribution area. As a safety measure, there is a red indicator backed up by an audible alarm, which comes on if there is any movement of the box. The POLICAR truck has all the features needed to enter built-up areas, fitting in with size and tonnage restrictions in cities. Thanks to the size of the truck and the retractable lift with which it is fitted, unloaded goods at the point of sale is really fast, convenient and simple, and can be done with the minimum of effort. Moreover, POLICAR can be fitted with cooling units, making it possible to carry perishable goods. After completing deliveries around the first distribution area, POLICAR returns to the heavy goods vehicle parking area where the semi-trailer is waiting. The next step is the operation to free the tractor vehicle and change the boxes over, leaving the front one empty and replacing it with the full rear one ready for delivery in a new distribution area. First, couple the empty front box to the semi-trailer. To do this, engage the power takeoff. Once more, the driver stands next to the cab and presses the right arrow on the remote control until the box moves backwards as far as its end stop position. When the up arrow is pressed, the box rises and the tractor vehicle is ready to hook up the semi-trailer. By taking the rear edge of the raised box as a point of reference and lining it up with the front edge of the other box, the driver can see their position in relation to the semi-trailer at all times and carry out the coupling maneuver easily and safely. Pressing the down arrow on the remote control lowers the box and moves it back as far as it will go, automatically hooking up with the semi-trailer chassis. To complete the operation, the driver undoes the POLICAR plug and stows it in its place. The front box, empty, is safely fixed to the semi-trailer. All that now remains is to load the rear box onto the tractor vehicle. To do this, uncouple the tractor vehicle and couple it up as before, but this time at the back of the semi-trailer. This is made possible by the fact that the POLICAR semi-trailer has a kingpin at the rear for this maneuver and a retractable underrun protection device. Once again, make the change from trailer to straight truck, this time with the full rear box. This whole double operation takes just 20 minutes. The POLICAR truck is now ready to continue with its work and to begin deliveries around the second distribution area. After covering the 2 distribution areas required, the operation is carried out the other way around, converting from straight truck to trailer truck, but this time with the rear part of the semi-trailer. The empty rear box is coupled to the semi-trailer at the back with the power takeoff engaged, making use of the aligning system and the remote control. Remove the POLICAR plug and stow it in its place. The tractor vehicle turns round again and hooks up to the semi-trailer at the front. Once the green indicator light comes on to show the trailer is in a safe position, the alarms are deactivated and POLICAR is now ready to return to the base warehouse. POLICAR offers a host of advantages over a refrigerated truck. Reduction in consumption. If the distance from the base warehouse to the distribution areas is more than 70 kilometers, the fuel saved by POLICAR in comparison with an ordinary truck is nearly 30%, the equivalent of 13,000 liters a year. Commitment to sustainability. This reduced fuel consumption also cuts CO2 emissions into the atmosphere by up to 34 tons a year. POLICAR is the most sustainable logistics tool on the market today because of its low consumption and versatility. Return on initial investment. The larger initial investment in a POLICAR compared to a refrigerated truck is paid off in less than 3 years, and from the 4th year onwards it means an annual saving of more than 30,000 euros. Loading both boxes at a single bay, as the 2 are connected through 2 internal doors. Saving on working hours. POLICAR saves the time of a complete return journey from the base warehouse to the delivery areas, the equivalent of 600 hours less work a year. Sealable boxes. To prevent or at least detect any tampering with the load or sabotage of the goods. Preserves the cold chain by avoiding cross-docking, guaranteeing that the goods reach the points of sale in proper condition. Automatic locking without twist lock, making the maneuver easy and effortless for the driver. Versatility. Compatible with nearly all the bodywork on the market, which means it can carry almost any kind of goods, dry or refrigerated. Advertising medium. The changeover from trailer to straight truck is spectacular to see, making POLICAR an original and highly effective advertisement for your business. POLICAR is unique, versatile, profitable, sustainable. It is synonymous with quality and care for the environment. 2 values which today make the difference between doing things properly and going one better.